are now entering the pop culture era, an unknown zone with doors unlocked, a dimensional trip into a geek sanctuary. Follow me into the occult toy box.
Today, in the occult toy box, we have Neca Toys, Real Toys, Terminator 2 Judgement Days T-1000. The reusable box reminds me of a VHS box with an awesome scene from the movie in front. The back has a small synopsis of the movie and some photos of the T-1000 in a few poses. Also looks like a data file off a really old computer. On the bottom we have the talents who brought this toy to life. Inside, held closed with Velcro and a magnificent window display of the toy and the accessories. Neca is well known for having this outstanding display box for most of their toy runs. Behind the figure, we get the scene where the T-1000 goes inside the asylum or psychiatric hospital to kill Sarah Connors, one of the most chilling and creepy scenes. Check out the insane sculpted detail of actor Robert Patrick's face. Neca Toys really captured his portrayal realistically. His neck is on a ball joint, so you can't really get him to look up and down, but are able to turn it all the way around. The arms are also on ball joints, as well as his elbows and his wrists. You can spin his waist, but there is no added ab crunch. The legs' articulation are fair and have ball jointed knees, and his feet can pivot side to side. Be careful with his radio on his police utility belt. The antenna is flimsy and could easily be twisted off. His joints are slightly tight, but after a few bends, the toy feels comfortable to pose. There are a total of 15 interchangeable parts that I've counted. 2 normal hands, a hand with a detachable gun, 2 crowbar forearms, a pair of needle-pointed hands, 3 heads, and 2 different torsos. The amount of accessories with the T-1000 is amazing. You can spend a lot of time swapping parts to get some really fun and crazy looks with the T-1000. I'm really glad Neca Toys took the time to honor the movie in toy form. The only thing that could possibly make this toy even better would be a full-on liquid metal T-1000 body part. But this is impressive because all the parts are fully detailed and easy to swap. The split open head is probably my favorite, and I'll most likely display him this way. One of the more eerie parts of the T-1000 and Robert Patrick's acting was his emotionless face. Whether his head was sliced open or had a hole blown through it, he always had that blank stare. I found that so evil as a kid watching Judgment Day, and they definitely captured that in this toy. To attach his crowbar arms, just swivel at his elbow joint and twist off for both sides. These are some really fun accessories to play with, and I bet you could definitely reenact that scene where he tries to pry open the elevator doors. The crowbar arms are made very sturdy and have the same ball joints as the regular forearms do. To change to his other torso, you can either leave his head on the ball joint or remove it. Then grab his shirt collar from the back and pull forward. There are 4 tabs that come out of the inside back part. If you have trouble getting the tabs to fit, you might need to bend them in or out. It's pretty easy since the tabs are a rubber plastic material. I've never seen this function on an action figure before, only when I broke them as a kid and tried to super glue them back together. This head and torso combo with the crowbar arms is epic. You can take some really fun pictures and display the T-1000 this way. I also like the metallic gray they chose and didn't try to give him chrome colors. But who knows, it might have looked really sweet with chrome parts. Maybe a future variant? Get it? Future, Judgment Day, time travel. Okay, no more terrible puns. Promise. Okay, back to the toy review. Let's see if the detachable handgun can fit in his gun holster. If it does, this toy gets a 10 out of 10 from me. And it does! How sweet! They actually made it so you can put his little handgun in his gun holster. That is just so cool that Neca kept those little details included in this action figure. Applaud to them. And last but not least, we have the terrifying needle finger hands. They fit on the wrist of his normal forearm and are also on a ball joint. For safety reasons, Neca made the needle finger with very soft plastic, and if you're not careful, it can easily break off. With all these fun included accessory parts to swap and the masterful detail in the sculpt, this toy has become an instant favorite of my collection. I'm not even the biggest Terminator fan, but Judgment Day is my favorite of the trilogy, and it's definitely a cult movie classic. Okay, it's not really a trilogy, but I haven't really seen the other ones, so I don't count them. I give Neca Toys T-1000 figure a 10 out of 10. Just the fact that you could put his gun in his gun holster is amazing to me. I don't know why those little things really intrigue me. Just as a collector, you can't lose those little parts, so it's really neat that they can actually store those onto the actual toy itself. This figure has also gave me the urge to go out and buy all of Neca's real toys. They are works of art, and for $19 US, it's a no-brainer. It's now time to close and lock up the pop cult layer for today. Feel free to subscribe so you do not miss another episode coming soon.